4 of Build the Lancaster Bomber. We're going to be doing the cockpit floor and some of the canopy. I'm going to leave the canopy till a later date. First we take the pilot seat platform, then we take the control panel 04K, and there's got 3 tabs and 3 slots there, and it is quite a tight fit. See, it fits in on that one, but they're a little bit tight on those, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of paint off the edges. After a little bit of sanding on the tabs there, because they were a little bit tight, they just click in now, and that is quite stable. So I'll move on to the next step. Next we take the interior cockpit frame in, and then we take the navigation equipment. There are 3 pieces, and the each one has got a flat part, so you can only go in one way. So we take the little, it looks like a little lever, and that will go into this position here. So we could either put a bit of super glue on the front before we stick it in, so I'll do that, or we can glue it from the rear. So next I'm going to take a little bit of cyano super glue. Right, I've forgotten to actually film this bit, but I put a little bit of cyano in the back of that. It only goes in one way, same as that one. Bit of cyano on the tab, popped it in, and the same on this piece here. So that stage is complete. Next we take the parachute and the parachute housing. So there's the parachute and the parachute housing. As you can see, this will only go one way as well, because it's got a little bit of, just a bit of flush over the top of that, but we've got a flat edge and a flat edge here. So I'm just gonna put a spot of glue on that. Right, that's clicked in. Next we then take the floor housing. The parachute will fit into this position here. There is, if you notice, there is one tab is bigger than the other, so it only fits in one way, and I'll just click in to position there. Gonna remove it and just put a little bit of spot of glue on the tab. Just to hold it in position. That looks fine. Next on the floor assembly, this is another floor piece that fits into this position. If you notice, I've just taken a little bit of the paint off here, so that it fits a little bit flush. It's slightly got a slight step in it, so take that off, just clean the tab up slightly, and then we get it fits flush now. So I'm just going to put a spot of glue on the back of them and glue them in. Next we take the fuselage side panel, then the 2 glass windows. What have you noticed? One window is bigger than the other. The bigger of the 2 go to the front, and the smaller one to the rear. I'm going to be gluing those in with some ultra glue. Take a bit of cocktail stick, spot of ultra glue, just put it onto the bit of the tab on the glass that's not seen. That's one. Do the same for the other. Yeah, we'll set them aside to dry. Leave the anti-icing spray to go onto the front of the canopy, the cockpit canopy, until a later date, because I don't want to lose them, so I'm just going to put those back in the container for storage. Coming in issue 5 is the next set of parts: pilot seat with harness plus lever, controls, hydraulic pipes, armoured head panel and other details for the cockpit.